Hi, everyone. Susan Finch here with the Funnel Radio Network and with my own business, Susan Finch Solutions, here to teach you a few tips that I know everybody's telling you. How do you work from home successfully? How can you be in a Zoom meeting? How do you do this? Everything that's new. Well, I have some tips because I've been doing this for about 18 years working from home, and I thought you'd find this helpful. For one thing, you'll notice that my background, there, see, adjust just a little bit more. You can't see what's going on behind me. And working from home, it can be a lot of chaos. Sometimes it's pets having fights and rolling around and scrimmaging. It's birds chirping. It's dogs barking. It's Amazon coming to the door. And it's just a mess behind me. You don't need to see that, and I don't need you to see that much of my personal life either. It's professional. So I ordered this background from, what's the name of it? Display Star. Display Star is down the street. And it's a trade show background. Let me see if I can show you. See? It's the same kind of little, like a wave trade show booth. And I ordered that. It was like, I think it was $650. And it comes with this wonderful case, and it's a slip cover that goes off there. So if I had a couple of companies I did things for, I can get additional slip covers to zip on and change my hat or change the company or the client or the background, or maybe I want to have a cityscape. I know a lot of people like to use green screen backgrounds. I am way too animated for that. And my hair's too salt and pepper, and so it looks weird. And everything has a green glow. And it's already hard enough not having Hulk hands. Ooh. But you want to make sure that it looks good. And green screens can be fun, and people use great images, and that's okay. I like something that's steady, that's easy for me to take down within a few minutes and put back up when I need to. So there's number one. That's in the physical location. At the same time, all my phones are off. I have decent lighting here. I need better glasses because these have glare, but they're still really nice glasses by Kareem McCormick. Thank you, Kareem. And you can't see what's going on outside my window, even though the lighting's coming in. I use a white background on my screens. I have 3 monitors. The one I'm facing has a white background, and it also adds just a little bit more light on my face, which really helps. So that's in person. Now let's talk about your desktop. I'm going to screen share, and this is going to be super scary. And I don't usually let people see all this, but I'm going to let you see it. Look at that. What a mess. I'm working on several projects right now, including birthday videos, Stations of the Cross for the church, presentations I'm doing for Direct Marketing Association. This is a mess. And it's not very tidy to show people. So what I like to suggest to people is if you're going to be sharing screens, make sure this is clean. This is atrocious. I mean, this is embarrassing. So normally I would make one folder and call it desktop and drag everything in there because it looks a lot tidier. My son also suggested too, he says, Mom, why don't you make your background or your logo your screen share, because you have so much white, it won't cut down on the white reflection. Nice idea from the 15-year-old. So those are the types of things, because when you screen share, you don't want people to see chaos. You also don't want to give them too much information about you that has nothing to do with this. Same thing with browser windows. So let's go over here. I'm going to drag one over here. If you are screen sharing for a browser, don't have all your 5,000 tabs up here, and be careful what all is showing down below. Again, you don't need to have all this stuff running, and it takes away from the bandwidth. Look at how that darkened my face as soon as I did a darker background. Huge difference, see? Oh. Anyway, try not to have a ridiculous amount of tabs here, because it makes your video clearer, because it's not taking as much CPU and your RAM and everything else. Pare it down. Thin it out. Just have what you need up here ready to go, especially if you are responsible for sharing. Don't have people go, oh, let me type that in. Don't do that. Have it all ready to go. Have your 10 tabs, 5 tabs, whatever it is, ready. And have everything else closed. If you have multiple monitors, close it down. I know it's a pain to have to reopen this stuff, especially for short meetings, but you look a lot more professional put together, and it's more respectful of everybody's time that is joining you for the event. So you want to do that. You want to have, I'm going to stop that share. And I'm going to put that dark window away. Oh, there we go. You want to have all the notifications off here. Turn your phone off. Turn everything off. Put your other phone away. Put the pets away. Have all the distractions down. And again, things that can suck your bandwidth. A lot more of us are at home, and residences weren't set up with the pipelines, out to the street to handle all this new streaming demand from kids, all of us being online, doing all the things we're doing, all the streaming videos, streaming recording. You want to keep it down as much as you can to allot to allocate as much as you can to what you're doing. So those are my quick tips. It's not a lot. You probably knew all that. But if you grabbed one tip from that, that'd be lovely. Oh, and don't forget the last one, have your HD face going. Wash up, put on something professional. Earrings, women, if you got holes, fill them in. Do your hair, everybody. Make sure everything's plucked. Make sure you don't have crusty things. Your teeth are clean. Check all those. Check all that. My tidy, is everything all nice? You're showing up for a meeting. You're showing up for a presentation. Look the part. Look professional. And just hope they don't make you stand up and say, hey, what's on the bottom? I have pants. I'm not wearing sweats. I'm not a sweat kind of person. So there you go. I hope that you got a few tips from that, and I'll look forward to meeting a lot of you online soon. Bye.